Hello Virgo, and welcome to your September 2022 video. Happy birthday to all the Virgos out there. Now's the time to celebrate, enjoy life, prep yourself up with all the energy to give to yourself what makes you happy. Really spoil yourself. It's birthday time. Now on the 6th of September we have Venus, and Venus will be moving into your sign. So Venus is about love, luxury, and beauty. This is about self-love, loving yourself, making yourself feel beautiful, taking care of yourself, everything that makes you magnetic. Venus being in your first house is about what can I do to make myself feel good? What makes me feel good? This is where we want to spoil ourselves, spend on ourselves, enjoy time, really taking care of our needs. And Venus here also makes you very attractive, magnetic and charming. It draws energy of love and harmonious relationships to you. So utilize that energy with Venus that moves into your sign on the 6th of September. Then on the 10th, we have a full moon. And this will be happening in your 7th house of relationships. Now, we did speak about Venus being in your sign, and this is really about loving yourself. When the full moon happens on the 10th, it's about releasing things within your relationship that no longer serve you. It either is coming to a completion, a relationship cycle where you are now like, okay, I'm done. No more of this. I really need to be clear with what it is I want, and I need to let go, especially during a full moon. It's about letting go, completion, and end of its cycle, letting go of things that no longer serve you within your relationships. If it's not an ending of relationships, this is a time for readjustment of relationships, where you now come to a point and you realize that things need to change. And the full moon gives you the opportunity to do that, where you want things to change. You cannot continue a specific cycle in a relationship. And this can be romantic relationships or even business relationships. When we're talking about the 7th house, and when I say business, people that you work with, it's where you realize that you've been in the cycle, and maybe you've been colleagues and this person's been in your face every day, all day, and you're not getting anything done. You would then come to a point where you now decide to close off that door on that relationship in going forward. And if it's romantically in a love relationship, this is definitely a time where you're really considering everything you've been going through, everything you've been feeling within your relationship, and what needs to change for you to be your happiness and be your happiest self, for your happiness, for the happiness of others, but mainly for you. It's your birthday. What brings you happiness? And what shifts need to occur in your relationship in order for you to feel that happiness every single day? On the 10th, we have Mercury going retrograde, and Mercury is your ruler. So back up all your information. Watch out for miscommunication, especially communication of the past, where we want to rehearse and re-talk about things that have happened in the past with people, even in relationships. There's a time where exes can come back, old friends can come back. It can also be a time where there's healing within you of past experiences. So be aware of that. Travel plans, delays, when making appointments, check and double check. If you need to travel somewhere, make sure you check and double check everything. Mercury is going retrograde, and Mercury is the ruler of communication, travel, technology. This is where we can have technology difficulties. Things become a bit more faulty, and relationships become a bit more tricky, and so is communication. Watch out for mental exhaustion. You would be feeling tired. This is your ruler, so it impacts you in a deep way. Mercury will be retrograding in your 2nd house, so you might be reevaluating your finances, seeing where you stand with your finances and how can you move forward. This is a great time. If you want money that was owed to you from previously, you can receive it during this time. So that is a good thing about this Mercury retrograde. If there's money that was owed to you, you can receive it. It's great for thinking of talents and skills that you had previously and taking them up now in order to boost your income. There's also a time where you might be asking yourself what brings you happiness, like pleasure in what you do, your skills and talents. And those are generally, when we talk about our skills and talents, it gives us pleasure to do them. We feel good about it when we do it. So you'll be rethinking and revisiting past skills and talents that you've had in order to assist yourself financially. Also, during this time, it would not be the best time to buy excessively like new furniture that you didn't want, and now you're like, I'm gonna get rid of this old furniture, I'm just gonna buy some expensive new furniture. So any purchases that are random, impulsive, and unexpected is not good. However, if it's something you've been wanting for a while and you've been saving for, you can complete the sale in a Mercury retrograde. Remember, this affects your financial house. So be aware of that and think of things that you used to love that you now can incorporate to boost your income. Even if you have a job, you might realize, I really wanted to apply for that position before, but I forgot about it and I didn't think about it. Now it will come back to you. So things that come back to you in that sort of essence, you can apply because you thought about it before, but maybe life happened and you put it on hold and you didn't apply. Now you can apply. Mercury retrograde, yes, it's never good to start anything new, but it's always good to complete things or to look back at things that we wanted to do previously. We get the opportunity to complete it. So past experiences where I wanted to apply for that job, I wanted to use that skill and talent to boost my income, I wanted to get involved in that creative project, those kinds of things previously, I can now do it because Mercury makes us think of the past and gives us that inspiration of things of the past, but nothing new. Don't go now and apply for something new that you never thought about. That wouldn't be great, because now Mercury, when it comes to contracts and stuff, we might not get what we expect within that. On the 23rd, the sun moves into your second house. On the 25th, new moon in the second house, and on the 30th, Venus in the second house. This is great. The second house has to do with your finances and income, and it's really good for you. This is what you'll be thinking about and working a lot with. On the 23rd, the sun gives you this opportunity. The sun brings opportunity, motivation, inspiration, vitality to the second house of skills and talents, boost your income. So if there's anything that you've been feeling, go for it. With the new moon, a new opportunity. But remember, Mercury will still be in its retrograde. So we'll be thinking about past experiences with this new moon that's happening in the second house, and it'll help you think about, okay, what do I want to bring into my life, into the future, and that I want to hold within myself, and especially people that value and support you. Let's talk about the second house. Yes, it's your skills, your talents, and your finances, but it also has a lot to do with people around you that support you and that are there for you, the people that connect to you. It's so important. When we are connected to people that don't support us, that do not have our back, we start to feel deflated and we lose our sense of value and self-worth. So build the worth within yourself and be your support system, but connect and disconnect. So connect to people that support you and disconnect from people that bring you down, that make you disbelieve in yourself, that make you feel like you're a failure or feel like aren't good about yourself. You're going to be cherishing relationships of value. So much so in September. That is what you are seeking. And even with the Mercury retrograde, it wants you to look back into the past and see, where did you lose your value, like your valuable people, and what people are of value. Value will be very important to you in the month of September. And even with Venus there, the relationships that you have with people, who's of value. And what does that mean? It doesn't mean like, oh, they have a whole lot of money and they can spoil you. It means that this person is there for me. That's value. It's priceless. I know 100% I can talk to you. I know 100% if I come to you with this idea, you're going to offer me support, and I'm going to accomplish it because I have you and it's of value. And I can focus on my skills and talents because I value you, and you tell me, you are of value, and the skill and talent you have is of value. You are looking for that encouragement and a boost of confidence, and you're going to find those people. So connect to those people because it'll get you through and help you with your empowerment for self. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. My website's linked down below if you'd like a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos.